Okay, we're solving systems of equations again. Solving systems. Now remember that what we're looking for is the place where the two lines cross. That means we're looking for a point, a coordinate. And if the lines don't cross, the lines are parallel, then there is no solution. Right? That's what we are interested in right now. Oh, there's one other thing that could happen. One other thing I forgot. What if one line was right on top of the other line? What if? Well, then there would be infinite solutions. How come? Because remember, the answer to the question is the place where the two lines touch. Well, if the two lines touch everywhere, then there's millions and millions of solutions, right? So if it touches once, there's one solution. If it never crosses, if the lines are parallel, there's no solution. And if one line's on top of the other, there's infinite solutions. So we want to solve some problems. And we are solving problems by finding what did I do? We are eliminating, solving systems by elimination. Okay. So, when we solve by elimination, what we're doing is we're getting rid of one of the letters. We're eliminating a letter. That's the whole deal. Eliminate a letter. Now, sometimes it's pretty easy to make one letter go away. Like in this question right here, I can see that it would be easy for me to make one letter go away if I multiplied the top row by 2. Look what I would get. I would get 10x. I would get positive 6y. And I would get negative 8. And on the bottom, I have, don't change the bottom at all, minus 6 equals 20. Now look, when I add these guys together, the y's cancel out. That's a y. Doesn't look like a y, but it's a y. It's called the elimination method. What are we doing? We're getting rid of one of the letters. Now, what's over here? I got 12x. What's over here? 20 minus 8. 20 minus 8 is 12. So x is 1. X equals 1. Hooray! But remember, I'm not done until I have x comma y. Right? I know 1 is x, but I don't know what y is yet. So all I have to do is plug it back up into one of my equations. It doesn't matter which one you use. So I'm just going to choose the bottom one. I'm going to put it in the bottom one. So remember, what am I doing? I'm plugging in 1. 1 goes in there. How come? Because x equals 1, right there. And then 6y equals 20. Well, 2 times 1 is 2, so I've got 2 minus 6y equals, 20. 20, right? I'm just rewriting this equation right here and plugging in 1. So if I subtract 2, I get 18 equals negative 6 times something. And if I divide by negative 6, hey, I know what y is. Y is negative 3. Hooray! Look what we did. We solved, and we solved it by elimination. That's all there was to it. I solved by elimination. Now, sometimes it's easy to see which one I could cross out. Here, let's look at another one. Let's look at another one. Whoops. I think I'm getting, yeah. We're going to look at, I can't get it to where I want it to be. There we go. There we go. We'll look at number 8. Number 8? Yeah, number 8. So here, if you look at number 8, oh, I'll get it clean in a minute. There we go. There's no way to get rid of all of it at once. It's so easy whenever the newer programs have it, a clear all button. And this one doesn't. Sad to say. Okay, so we're trying to do number 8. Now then, I want to cancel one of my letters. And remember, to cancel them, I have to make one letter the opposite of the other. Right? The one letter has to be the opposite of the other. The letters have to be, whoops, letters have to be opposite. Well, see right here, I've got 5x minus 3y. Right? And there I have 3x minus 1y. Can I change that negative 1 to be a positive 3? Right? I want it to be the opposite of the other one. Yes, I can. If I multiply this whole bottom row, the whole bottom row by negative 3, I'm going to get a new equation. So let's write that new equation over here so you can see it. Right? The top one stays the same, so I'm not going to change the top one. We're going to leave it just like it is. 3y equals 7. Oh. And then down here, negative 3 times 3 would be negative 9x. Negative times negative would be positive 3y. Oh boy. And then negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. And then we just add. So remember, in the elimination method, you have to make the letters opposite. That's step 1. And then step 2 is add. Add them up. I can do that. I can add them up. So if I add them up, negative 3 and positive 3, it cancel out. I eliminated one of my letters. Yay! 7 minus 3 is 4. And then 5 minus 9 is negative 4. So x is negative 1. X equals negative 1. Hooray! But we're not done, remember, because we want to know x comma y. We know negative 1 is x, but we don't know what y is. So we have to plug it back up into one of the equations. It doesn't matter which one, so we'll just do it in the top one right there. Why not? Do it in the top one. So I've got 5 times negative 1, right? Because 5 times x, and x is negative 1. It says so right here. X is negative 1. So I'm going to put negative 1 right there. Boom, boom. 5 times negative 1. Now look what else it says. It says minus 3y. So I'm going to write minus 3y. And then I'm going to write equals 7. So I just rewrite the top equation. This whole top equation. All I did was plug in negative 1 where the x goes, and then I've got it made. Right? So this is negative 5 minus 3y equals 7. Hoorah! So I'm going to add 3. I had 7. Add 5. I'm going to add 5. And then I get negative 3y equals 12. Hoorah! Divide by negative 3. y must be, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Yep, negative 4. So negative 4 is the y value. We did everything we're supposed to do because we found the place where the lines cross. Elimination is what we're doing, the elimination method, and that just means cancel one of the letters out. Make one letter the opposite, then add them together. It cancels out one of your letters, and then solve for x and y. You got it made. All right. That should be today's assignment. Bye-bye.